Hi everyone, RisingFunGaming here, and today we're going to be playing Monster Hunter Diaries Warm and Balmy Feline Village Deluxe. Let's get on into it. And we're going to start a new file. So this is a collaboration between From Software and Capcom, and basically this game is Animal Crossing meets good old Monster Hunter. I'm going to call our protagonist Gravy, as is my tradition for the cats in this game. I'm going to give him the Malinx skin, or one of them. I like that coloration. I'm going to keep his voice as the male voice. Now we need to name our village, and I'm going to call it Beers Village. Why not? Because beers are epic. So are villages. Let's go. So we are greeted with a nice warm and balmy Poka Poka day, and we can see some fish skeleton clouds. Isn't that a nice touch? Here is good old Gravy Coon, industrious as always. Look at this laziness. And who do we have here? It's the elder of the future village that we will build. Pretty angry. Oh, what are you doing? You're sleeping on the job. I'm called the elder, and I don't want you to be sleeping on the job, pretty much. Okay. And he wants to know when we can make a lively village. He is worried. And speaking about all this, what was your name again? I'm Gravy. I'm the elder. I don't have a name. Okay, Gravy. Oh, that's right. You're Gravy, aren't you? As I get old, I tend to forget things. Right then. And what was the name of this place? Beers Village, Kokoto Village. And I don't know where this place is. Ah, it's Beers Village, isn't it? But there's no one here, and there's nothing here yet. Right, I'm decided it. Let's make a village. If we can put many establishments up, we'll be able to attract many cats here, and we'll be able to have a fun village. So, this is no time for you to be sleeping around, Gravy. And here we have the information guy. I'm going to call him Informant from now on. And he is laughing because his time is now. He goes, during these times when you want to know some information, leave it up to me. Huh? Who is that? Okay. I will help you. It doesn't matter where. Should it be the middle of a fire, the middle of the sea, the middle of the land, I will come and help you, I guess, is the feeling. By the way, we're going to be doing some pretty loose translations here, so strap in. Okay, so I'm the informant. And if you have anything that you don't know about, leave it up to me. I will tell you what you have to do. Oh, that's who you are. Right, I remembered, says the elder. And promptly digs away to China, probably. Elder, where did you go? Wait for me! Ah, but before that, I have something that I need to teach you. It's all about the guild. This is an important place. I will give you finer details later on. For now, I have to catch up with the elder. Alright, they're really digging each other. Alright, so basically we've got a pretty boring patch of land. Well, actually, it's not really that boring. Culture shock, by the way. Alright, so I got 5 shock points. Now, these culture shocks that'll spring up every now and then is some sort of delicious English that happens when you have a new experience. I just dug something up there. What was it? It was garbage, literally. And that was enough for a culture shock. Aren't we happy? So basically, we got to attract cats to the village by making things, and the way we can make institutions and stuff like that is by getting points. And this here is the save steward, I'm going to call them, and they will tell us all about this. So you're gravy, aren't you? Alright. So I heard about you from the elder guy and you wanted to build a village. But doing it by yourself, that's pretty hard. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Alright, so this is the saving steward, and basically they're going to be telling us that we can find stuff. Like, we can gather stuff. And the good thing about gathering stuff is that we can trade stuff with this saving steward to get Poka Poka points, or PP. And now they're telling us what a quest is. We get it. So, I picked up some stuff. So if I talk to her, or him, it's probably him, looks like a Millings, and press X, I can go to the shop and I can convert my garbage into 1 point. And that's a good thing. And now they're going to tell me, right, there's 2 ways you can use items that you pick up. You can trade them for Poka Poka points, or you can give them to people. So you want to get these points so that you can save them up and buy institutions or places that you can set up, like the guild, for example. Alright, so we cleared the quest where the saving steward explained stuff to us. So we listened to them. It's a pretty difficult quest, that one. Now they're telling us about saving. Alright, so let's save over the first trial pilot file. Okay, I did it. Alright, now what else do I have to do? I can look at the shops that we have available, but we don't have any yet. Don't worry, kids. We will get the opportunity to do that later. Let's continue on our merry way. There is in the background, time is flowing. So it's probably best on this first day that I run around and collect lots of things and talk to as many people as possible. Here we have the instructor guy. He's like in his mid-30s and he's still not married. But he's very, very good at what he does, at least according to him. Alright, so this is the village that the Iru made, isn't it? I heard a rumour on the wind that if I come, I would find an excellent, cool village. Huh? You want to know who I am? Who the senpai is? Right, I will tell you. This guy doesn't mind telling us about him. Alright, so he helps lots of hunters at the training facility, and he thinks he's a really cool guy. In fact, he thinks that he should be known as the legendary teacher, and he goes on to laugh, like this. And I promptly get culture shocked. And I got 100 shock points for that. SPs, and they're really good. I can also use them. We'll learn how to use those later. And now he's telling us what culture shocks are. So basically, I've already told you, if you experience something new, like I met this guy and I learned stuff from him, I get a culture shock and I get shock points. And he says, with these points, you should save them and you might be able to do something good with them. So he's being vague. I love that about him. Alright. Now we've got, I guess I'm going to call her or him the Poogie caretaker. Hey! In this village, I spotted a cute Poogie. And I wanted to be its friend, however, I lost sight of it and ran away, and I want someone to help me find it. Maybe you will help me find it. New quest, find a Poogie. Yes, and I'll take it. You will do it for me? That's so good, Pooh. That's literally what they said, Pooh. Alright, they're very excited. Okay, I'm going to run this way, because I've got precognitive knowledge that there's a Poogie. Culture shocked! I found a cute animal and I got 100 shock. Ah, it's the baby Poogie. That's what they call this one, this what do you call it? I was going to say skin, but that sounded wrong. This clothing, they call this one the baby in Japanese. Alright. Let's go! Back to the lady. And I can see that the sun is setting, so we better get back there pretty soon, because the game... Oh, it's not setting yet. I'm just paranoid. In English they call this one Avenko, I think. Yeah, the baby one. Alright, put it down, put it down. Whoa! It's the Poogie! It's so cute! Thank you so much, Pooh! We did it! Talking about a Poogie Park, and that's their dream. But I don't think we can make it until we get more Poogies. Alright. Next thing I want to accomplish here is talking to as many of the places, like we've got the farm guy over here. Oh! But before we can get to the farm, here's the elder. Oh, I've remembered something. And the informant's here too. I've arrived at the farm. Okay, so the farm is a rich verdant land, and it features earth and the seaside and the mountains and the forests. And you should be able to get some vegetables and fish and ore and bugs. Okay. So you should be able to get good things around here if you search around the place. Okay. Alright, so he was just about to teach us all about it, but he's forgotten because he's an old man, and the informant has picked up on this and he's going, I'm pretty sure you've forgotten, haven't you? Well, no, I haven't forgotten. It's just that you look like you're not very busy over there, Mr. Informant, so why don't I be such a nice guy and let you explain it for me? So, go ahead and explain it, I guess. And he thinks it would be boring if they just lectured us, so why don't you teach us in the form of a quiz? What? Oh, I can't believe this. I don't want to waste my time doing this, but I guess I'll fold. I will do it. I'll lift my finger as the informant, and I'll do my job. Alright, so this will be some information regarding stuff that will be useful to you in your life in the village. So here comes the quiz. Okay, if you press start, what happens? Opens the menu. You do a secret jutsu skill, or something fun happens. We all know it's the menu. I'm correct. Hooray! Okay, now they're talking about the map and the menus that will pop up if we press it. Oh, you got it correct, did you? Ah, that wasn't a challenge. No, he's quite bright, I guess. He's the winner, so we should respect that. And if you press L, get a different menu option, I guess. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I can just explain that as I do it. And they promptly dig away together. See you later. Always chasing his elder idol. Oh, there's something I forgot, says the informant. There's one more thing I needed to explain. In the bottom screen there's the map, blah 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 blah. Basically, you can touch stuff on the map and you can teleport around and you can tell where you are by looking at the cat head icon. There you go. We save some time. Alright, so he has come to make a farming plot because he heard there's a village being formed here. And he loves vegetables, so he wants to grow many here. But however, the kids these days don't really like vegetables, so he thinks that's a waste. Or that's a shame. Because vegetables make your body strong. Do you like vegetables? I'm worried, I'd like to know. I will test you with a quiz. Okay. Farming quiz, let's take it. So, if I can succeed in this quiz, he'll give us one question a day. We'll eventually have a farming plot. Okay, so the first one, he thinks this is a difficult quiz. Okay, and he's given us the option not to take it or take it. Let's take it. Okay. So choose from these genres. Poogie's Secret. And some of these, he's just putting them up as a dummy thing. Like, he doesn't have any questions for him. He goes, oh, I had that quiz for you yesterday, but it's not available anymore. This is the first day, you liar. Okay. There's one about monsters, there's one about items. You get all bogus answers, so of course you go to vegetables. Okay, so give us the quiz. Okay, so which season are cucumbers in? Summer. Sekai, that was correct. Alright, so he's very happy, but we've got to come back tomorrow for another quiz. Can I talk to Lunch before the day is through? That's right, this guy's name is Lunch. Hello, my name is Lunch. I came to this village and I wanted to go to the guild. I heard there was a guild. And because I'm a really strong guy, I wanted to come and do some exploration quests at the guild. But I really want the guild to be fastly built. But I overestimated or I overdid it or something. And now my stomach is empty. Oh no. Lunch is hungry. This is like a different universe where Lunch can be hungry. Okay, but we can help him out by getting 5 fish. So, if I help him out, maybe he will help me out. New quest, get 5 fishies. Alright, so we'll take this quest. And if we quickly talk to the fishing trader? Or the fisherman. It's not fisherman. I'm not happy with that translation. But anyway, the fish person cat. So I went to all the trouble of coming to this seaside village. But I forgot... Or to the seaside, and I forgot to bring some fishing bait. Alright. And I can't fish. So obviously this is a huge drama. So they want me to grab some fishing bait for them. I will take this quest. Now... I need to check if I've got fishing bait yet. No. So, let's search. Now, we're almost run out of time for the first day here. So we're going to have to be quick. But we have achieved a lot already, trust me. Culture shocked! And yes, I will use that ridiculous voice every time. We found Felyne. And the sun has set on another day. It is time to rest. Dang it. So hopefully I can find some fishing bait in the grass tomorrow. So you only get a certain amount of time in the day, and I think that the time runs even when you're in the midst of conversation. So it's going to be hard to collect lots of stuff when we've got so many little tutorials in the first 2 or 3 days. But we're getting through it. Has been pretty fun, but guess what? That's going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We haven't even scratched the surface of what to do. We're still just getting our bearings in the village. But in upcoming videos, we're going to be getting into fishing, mining, hopefully get some plots going. There's going to be bug collecting, but the most important thing is going to be establishing the guild, because from the guild we can take the exploration quests, and those are the things that really matter. We'll be going out and getting materials and fighting monsters, and maybe getting eggs for the little baby mons, which is something that's super hype. But as I said, that's going to do for the video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. My name is RisingFunGaming, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, bye bye for now.